might have noticed in the videos where I feed the wildlife that many times I leave the park with these white fabric trainers destroyed, well, more like covered in projectile poo from the geese, because they're angry maybe I don't feed them fast enough. So on this occasion I decided to clean them. Cleaning these fabric white prim soles involves using sodium bicarbonate or soda bicarbonate as it is being called around, and is used also in culinary products, you might have noticed. Basically you have to make a paste using soda bicarbonate and water. If the paste is too thick you have to add more water. I prefer using this brush as opposed to the toothbrush because it covers a larger area. So I'm going over all these areas where the fabric is, and also on the plastic sole where I notice there is more dirt than other areas. You don't have to cover or work with this paste for many hours, just a few minutes, and then remove it with water. I notice some people, they choose to leave the soda bicarbonate on the shoes and dry them like that. I wouldn't recommend that, purely because when your shoes are going to be dry you are going to be left with lots of powder, soda bicarbonate powder on your shoes. So if you wear some socks you don't want all that powder left on your socks. The next step is to cover the shoes in toilet paper or loo roll as we call it here in the UK, and not impregnate this toilet paper with water as some people say. Just press 1 or 2 layers onto the fabric in order to absorb all the water. And this needs to be done because if you don't apply this tissue on your trainers, you'll notice lots of yellow marks are going to remain on the trainers. This is very important. And the next step is to let them dry, and you have to let them dry not in the sun and not on top of the radiator, but say maybe 1 meter away from the radiator. Is very, very simple. What I think is very important to know is that using soda bicarbonate is the safest method. You use soda bicarbonate to whiten the clothes, to whiten towels, to whiten bed sheets, and so on. And other people recommended toothpaste. Well, unless you want your shoes to smell minty, I don't see any advantage of using toothpaste. Or to use peroxide or bleach. Well, peroxide is used to bleach your hair. If you want to make it from, say, dark to very light, use bleach. So this destroys your hair. Why on earth would you destroy clothes or these shoes? So I strongly recommend do not use peroxide. If housewives use soda bicarbonate to whiten everything, why would you use peroxide to destroy your beautiful shoes? Is a very, very bad idea, besides damaging your skin, so you have to use gloves. So here they are covered in toilet paper, and I'll let them dry overnight, and next day I will remove most of this paper and I'll start filming again while I have only the last remnants of paper on top of the shoe. In the meantime, I also cleaned these shoelaces simply by putting them in the bowl with soda bicarbonate and water, covering them completely, and of course they become white. So here we are the next day, and look how much better they look. This is a lesson for me to never use these white trainers again in the park, because the wildlife will be wildlife and they will behave according to their needs. If they want to eat, they are going to throw poo at me until I feed them, because they are so spoiled. soil. And this reminds me also that when I was a child, I used to have a very beautiful pair of white leather shoes. And my friend also purchased similar pair, and she got tired of cleaning them all the time, and one day she said that she just threw them in the water to clean themselves, and you know what, they were all yellow the next day. So proof that if you want to take care of your items to last forever, you have to make sure you take good care of them. It's as simple as that. Well, I hope this inspired you too in cleaning your shoes using the right method and using the right ingredients. Thank you for watching and have a very nice day.